Kia ora, good evening and welcome to the programme. We'll join our team in Queensland in a few minutes. But first tonight, this Sunday marks the 171st anniversary of the signing of the Treaty of Waitangi. It also happens to be an election year, so our politicians will be doing their very best to convince Māori that their party is the best party to represent them. No one knows this more than John Key. Wind back the clock to February 2007. John Key, then leader of the opposition, travelled to McGeechan Close in Auckland's Mount Albert and took an unassuming 12-year-old girl to Waitangi. That girl was Aroha Nathan. Now she's 16. But where is she now and what's changed for the residents of McGeechan Close? Tony Reid reports.
Haven't seen you for a while. You well? Hi guys. Hi, how are you?
It was a photo opportunity to die for. A Conservative leader in a Labour stronghold stealing the show by taking one of theirs on a road trip to Waitangi.
You got everything you need?
Yeah.
Okay, want to say bye-bye to Mum?
I've been pushed to the TV camera car. They wanted
Okay,
to put me in a room, so that's all right.
Back then, Mr Key said streets like these were being destroyed by alcohol and pee, that pizza flyers passed as literature. But that was then, and this is now. This is McGeechan Close, where the leader of the National Party now, Prime Minister John Key, visited 4 years ago. Remember, he called this place a dead-end street, and he plucked a 12-year-old from obscurity and took her to Waitangi. 4 years on, what's changed? Are the people on the street better off or worse off? And what happened to Aroha? Are you better off or worse off since John Key and National came to power?
Worse. Much worse off. Because
45-year-old Semi Fili was here when John Key visited. He's still here, still unemployed. Times are tough.
I don't know what he was on about because we're still the same, nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is our bread's gone up and the milk's gone up and cost of living's gone up, hasn't it? But no, his policies haven't affected anyone in this street. He's probably helped all the millionaires in the country, but not us guys down here.
Down the road at number 8, there's no sign of Aroha, her mum Joan and the rest of the family. This is the very spot where the media flocked to see John Key face to face with his underclass 4 years ago.
My kids are going to get somewhere. Somewhere. Maybe not the high top paying job, but at least I've always put into my kids, I don't want to see years on the dole queue. Like me. 15, I finished school. 19, I had my first child. And I've been on the benefit ever since. Oh, part-time jobs here and there, but yeah, nah. In my life, I don't want it for my kids. I want the best for my kids.
A lot's changed since then. The Nathan family don't live on McGeechan Close anymore, and there's been a new addition to the family. So this is your baby girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. And her baby Miche is Joan's 6th child. I was just wondering, what's happened since 2007 for you?
Moved to another house. Other than that, nothing. Still the same. Yeah.
Is life better or worse than since John Key took office?
Worse.
Tell me, in what way?
Just everything, like bread, milk, everything that we need that's a basic necessity for us is going to be more expensive. Yeah. Going to be harder for us to feed our kids.
There have been other changes too. Aroha doesn't live with her mum. Last year she was expelled from school. Her mum says she got in with the wrong crowd at Mount Albert Grammar.
This girl she hooked up with at Mags, started getting her like drinking, partying, going out at night. Whereas where she is now, she can't do any of that.
By where she is now, Joan means with child, youth and family. The girl John Key took to Waitangi is now being cared for by SIFs. Do you like John Key?
Yeah, personally. Don't ask me about politically.
Politically, what do you think?
It's an asshole. Yeah. It's just making everything better for high earners and not the low income ones.
Did you like it at Daddy's?
This from a woman who voted for John Key and National at the last election after that trip to McGeechan Close. We asked the Prime Minister for an interview to discuss McGeechan Close and Aroha Nathan. He said yes, and then he said no. This afternoon we received a statement. It says the Prime Minister is aware of the family's circumstances and has continued to receive updates on their situation. He understands the government agencies have been extensively involved with the family, and for privacy reasons he does not wish to make any further comment. It goes on, the Prime Minister was happy to be interviewed about cost of living issues and the work government agencies like Housing New Zealand have done to properties in Magee and Close, but that is not the purpose of the story as represented to this office. And while the PM wouldn't talk to us about Aroha, he remains in touch with her.
Yep, when she answers her phone. Sometimes she won't answer her phone.
Does he know she got expelled from school?
I think so, yeah. Because he's been keeping in touch with her teachers and that too.
Aroha's back at a new school now. For how long, her mum's not sure. And despite their problems, Joan believes her daughter is better off in Sif's care than with her at home.
Because it's a life I can't give her. Yeah. At least where she is now, she's got the best of life. Yeah.
Tony Reid reporting there.